About this video. This video introduces options trading. An option is a financial product or instrument whose value is based on the value of an underlying asset such as a share. Options trading offers significant potential benefits to investors, but is considered a high-risk investment that carries the risk of making significant losses. Options trading is not suitable for all investors. If you are considering options trading, we recommend that you seek all necessary information and advice before starting to trade. The video is prepared solely for information purposes and does not constitute financial advice. None of the information contained in this video constitutes an offer or solicitation to buy or sell any financial product or instrument, to make any investment, or to participate in any trading strategy.
Hello, and welcome to the Tiger Options Tour, a widely used financial instrument. Options have long been recognized all over the world. Major value investors such as Warren Buffett also like trading options. Options are not only a risk management tool, but also a tool for income enhancement and price discovery. Make good use of options to diversify and enrich your investments. What exactly are options? Let's have a talk. Suppose there is a guy. Call him Tim if you will. Tim says, I will allow you to buy 100 Tesla shares from me at the price of $1,200 a share at any time in the next 30 days, on the condition that you give me $100 now. If you don't want to buy the shares in the end, you will not get the $100 back. What do you think? First of all, of course, check the current Tesla price, and then evaluate the possibility that Tesla's share price will exceed $1,200 within 30 days. If you think everything looks good, you pay $100 and a contract is established between you and Tim. This is called an options contract. You pay for a right, and Tim receives your money in return for bearing the corresponding obligation. So far, we understand what an option is. An option is a contract between the buyer and the seller. What does this contract represent? The buyer and the seller of an option agree to buy or sell an asset at an agreed price at or before a specific time in the future. The assets bought or sold can be stocks, indices, or futures, among other securities. The option you just bought from Tim is called a call option, or call for short. You buy a call when you believe the stock price will rise. When you exercise your right, you call the stock from the seller. Buying a call option allows you to lock in the price in advance to pre-purchase promising assets. What about the other way around? One day, Tim tells you, Tesla's price has risen very high recently. If you pay me $100, you can sell me 100 Tesla shares at the price of $800 a share at any time within the next 30 days. Will you do it? Now, you bought 100 Tesla shares early on. The purchase price was around $600, and now the share price has risen to more than $1,000. You are worried that the share price will plummet in the future. Therefore, you are likely to take the offer. Contrary to a call, what you have now bought is the right to sell the stock to the other party. This so-called put is also called a put option. In other words, you put your stock onto the other party's table. How is that for a name? Having walked through the concept and types of options previously, I would summarize as follows. Call option. If we are optimistic about the price of an asset, we can spend a sum of money to lock in the purchase price in advance. That is, buy a call. Put option. On the contrary, if we think the asset price will go down, we can also spend a sum of money to lock in the selling price. That is, buy a put. So far, it's very simple. The problem that arises: why does Tim sell it to you? Who is Tim? He's actually an investor just like you. Intuition tells us that we can't sell what we don't have. However, options are different. You can buy calls and puts, and you can sell calls and puts. When you are an option seller, your role will be reversed. That is the role of Tim. The option buyer has rights, and you, as an option seller, have corresponding obligations. In consideration of the obligation, you will receive the option premium paid by the buyer. The option premium is not the same thing as the exercise price. It is more similar in concept to an insurance premium. You can promise to perform insurance obligations for others after you collect the premium. We know that insurance companies usually make money because the probability of accidents is reflected in the premium, and so is the pricing of options. This is why professional institutions and investors prefer to be option sellers. Under the premise of correct judgment, the seller can often obtain continuous income. There are 4 situations for options: buy, sell, call, and put. If you believe that the stock will rise sharply, buy a call with leverage. If you believe that the stock will not rise sharply and will instead fall, trade sideways, or rise marginally, sell a call and earn a premium. If you believe that the stock will fall sharply, buy a put with leverage. If you believe that the stock will not fall sharply and will instead rise, trade sideways, or fall marginally, sell a put and earn a premium. To sum up, in this lesson, we have learned the concept and use of options, as well as a key point. We can be the buyer or the seller of options. The rights and obligations of the seller and the buyer are opposite, and their views on the market are also opposite. So what factors will affect the pricing and trends of option premiums? We'll talk about that in the next lesson.